On the 21st of August 1986, in northwest Cameroon, an eruption killed 1,746 people. When you picture a deadly eruption, do you imagine a volcano blowing its top, bellowing ash into the sky? Or maybe a stream of lava flowing down the flank of a volcano? Well, these 1,700 people weren't killed by ash or lava. They suffocated in a cloud of gas. And they weren't killed by a volcano, they were killed by a lake. On the 21st of August 1986, Lake Nyos erupted. The lake churned and bubbled, ejecting a 100-meter tall fountain of foam and water, spewing out a 1.5 million ton cloud of carbon dioxide, and that cloud crept silently down a valley, sweeping over the villages of Cha, Nyos and Subum, and suffocated 1,700 people. So what causes a lake to belch out a murderous cloud of carbon dioxide? The Lake Nyos disaster is what's known as a limnic eruption. Although this wasn't a volcanic eruption, Lake Nyos is a crater lake. It sits within the crater of an inactive volcano, and beneath that lake sits a reservoir of magma, which degasses directly into the lake above it. Quick chemistry lesson. Magmas often hold water and carbon dioxide dissolved within them, and as the magma depressurizes, the amount of carbon dioxide it can hold decreases. Much like when you open a can of Coke, it can't hold all of the carbon dioxide within it anymore, so it releases it. This is what's known as a solubility curve. The diagonal line represents the maximum amount of carbon dioxide that a magma can hold at a given pressure. So at high pressures, it can hold a lot of CO2, but at lower pressures, it can hold less. As magma rises through the crust, the pressure will gradually decrease while still holding all of its carbon dioxide. But the moment it reaches the solubility curve, it has reached the maximum amount of carbon dioxide that it can keep dissolved within it. So from then on, as the magma continues to depressurize, it will start to release carbon dioxide as a gas, following the solubility curve downwards, where the CO2 content of the magma decreases along with the pressure. This gas then seeps through the earth and into the lake at the surface. As carbon dioxide seeps into Lake Nyos, it dissolves into the bottom layer of the lake. The lake is thermally stratified, with a warm top layer and a colder layer at the bottom. Over time, the bottom layer of the lake becomes more and more rich in carbon dioxide until it becomes super saturated. What this means is there's far too much carbon dioxide dissolved in the water. Once this happens, all it takes is a small earthquake or a landslide, anything that can agitate the water, and all of a sudden, all of that excess carbon dioxide, which was once dissolved, will undissolve itself. And this is what causes a limnic eruption. Now, how many of you are thinking to yourselves, my goodness, I'm never stepping foot near a lake again? Calm down, not all lakes are going to suffocate you while you sleep. Carbon-saturated lakes are incredibly uncommon, and the only other two lakes known to be saturated like Nyos are Lake Kivu, which is on the border of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda, and Lake Manoon, which is also in Cameroon. But if by chance you are one of these few people to live near one of these three carbon-saturated lakes, fear not. Scientists, in all of their wisdom, have devised a cunning plan to prevent this from happening again. By inserting large pipes vertically into the lake, known as degassing columns, they can penetrate through the thermal stratification of the lake, and then by using a pump, they can pump the water at the bottom of the lake up through the columns, allowing it to degas its carbon dioxide slowly and safely. This way, the bottom of the lake won't build up too much carbon dioxide to cause another eruption. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel, and I'd like to make a lot more videos about geology and explaining geological phenomena in an easily digestible format. So if you have any suggestions for what you'd like me to cover in a future video, please leave a comment.